Okay, so what we were interested in was whether or not the sex of the researcher would impact participants' behavior. And what we did was investigate how many participants each of us could get to give us high fives. So each of us held up a visual aid that said high five with a handprint on it, and we stood at opposite ends of the student center. And as people would walk by, we simply said, "Do you want a high five?" We didn't want to place any demand on them. So we counted how many people said yes and actually gave us high fives, and we also counted the people that either stated no or they ignored us and kept on walking. And we each did this for 30 minutes, and so there was a set time, and we did it early in the morning. And so Scott's going to talk about our results.
Okay, so our results, we used a Pearson chi-square statistical test to analyze our data. We did find that there was a statistical significance at the 0.05 level. Should I go into the limitations?
Mm-hmm.
So the limitations of our study, the first one was time of day effects. Given that it was early in the morning and also summer session, we thought that maybe traffic flow wasn't as high as it would be during the regular spring or fall semesters. Another limitation we decided was the verbal and nonverbal behavior of us, the researchers. Simply putting your hand up for a high five might have influenced their behavior in responding to whether they would give us a high five or not. Also, a final limitation could be the present behavior of the individual. As they were walking by, we noticed that some people had headphones in, so it wasn't that maybe they wouldn't hear us, or also where Maggie was standing in front of a coffee shop, some people had food in their hands, so maybe they wouldn't want to give us a high five because their hands were full, things of that nature.
In some ways that future studies could extend and expand, they could look into the use of a visual aid versus simply stating, do you want a high five? You could see if there's a difference in that. You could also look into the demographics of the individuals that said yes versus the individuals that said no. We didn't measure demographics. We could also look into manipulating the researcher appearance based on what they were wearing. You could have them wear more revealing clothing and things like that. But overall, there was a statistical significance in between male and female researcher and participation of individuals that walked past us in the student center. That's it.
All right.